Welcome back to the start of the second period here. Change to the score. Apparently Linn-Mar now leads 16 to 15. I guess the refs must have decided a 2 was a 3 at some point.
I wonder who that goes back to. I think that was a Marcus Page 3.
Could be at the beginning. Although Marcus's stats, they still have on the big board up there 7 points, so I don't know where that change is coming from.
I think it actually came from Matt Bohannon's free throw. They must have forgot to count that.
That could be. We'll try to get more word on that later on for you guys. It seems the officials there talking with the coaches. This must have to do something with that score change. Still no.
Turn it on. Officials and coaches trying to get something figured out.
Yeah.
Let's get a closer look at the officials. I don't think Davenport Central's coach is happy about this. Still talking it over with the referees here.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to get that one cleared out. Really, it's hard to tell from our vantage point here what's going on over there. All we know, ladies and gentlemen, is the score has been changed. 16 to 15. Linn-Mar now leads as Henton inbounds the ball here to Page and getting the offense going.
Central going, sticking with the zone. Marcus Page drives up the middle. Shane Benton in the corner and a travel. Second travel of the night for the Linn-Mar Lions.
Yeah, first Jody, now Shane Benton. Linn-Mar bench is not happy. Those turnovers could be the deciding factor if this continues to be a close game as it has been here in the beginning.
Has to be those first game jitters.
Definitely.
Get them out of the system here.
Looks like Linn-Mar's just a little too anxious to penetrate that zone right now.
And here's number 10. Just missed it out there.
Ooh, over the back on number 32 for Davenport Central.
Going over the back there on Henton.
Rudd was there with the 3-point miss. Linn-Mar running the T press breaker, and they just switch it up to a set play. Marcus Page on the elbow, misses.
Those shots are going to have to drop tonight if Linn-Mar is going to want to win this. I mean, this is a close game. You know, Marcus, as I said earlier, he's got to take over the scoring, and he's got to knock down those shots. He's getting the open looks. He's just got to knock them down.
I really like the idea that he's aggressive tonight. Last year, he may have been more of a passive player. This year, understanding that those senior leaders are gone, and we need him here to step up.
Definitely. Well, being the first freshman to ever play varsity basketball here at Linn-Mar, I mean, the pressure that's on him every night, you know, is a lot greater. I mean, you know, the greats that have come through here, Jason Bohannon, Jordan Pritty, Grant Gibbs, you know, none of them played as a freshman. And Marcus last year stepping up, not only playing, but starting as a freshman. So, and he's now that he's being aggressive, you can definitely see that as Ian McBrayer knocks a shot down there, you can definitely see it feels like the weight's been lifted off his back a little bit, and he can play to his full potential and not have to be passive to the upperclassmen.
Shows the tremendous trust Coach Robertson has in this young point guard as a leader.
And national pundits are starting to take notice to Marcus Page. He's mentioned in Slam Magazine over this past month.
Yeah, definitely a great article there about him. He's, you know, we've mentioned here a couple times, he's a great player in that class of 2012. Top-rated point guard, I think top-rated player in the state. And as we showed you earlier, Iowa's assistant coach Joel Cornett is here, most likely recruiting him. We'll see. Maybe we'll talk to him later. Who knows? As Marcus gets a steal and out, lets it up there to McBrayer.
Tavion Pomley, smart tip out of bounds so they can get reset on defense.
And Linn-Mar will regain possession as Matt Bohannon checks into the game for Jody Henton. Some meaningful minutes there for the senior captain.
So a key difference here tonight, the Linn-Mar Lions are really going deep into the bench, and you've only seen one sub here for Central. How do you think this fatigue could play a factor in this game for Central?
Well, definitely, I feel if Linn-Mar can keep the legs fresh as they keep rotating in their players, I mean, they're only going to wear them down, especially if we can get that penetration into the lane, collapse the zone on them, it's going to make the defense work that much harder and tire them out. And Linn-Mar has plenty of guys they can rotate in and stay fresh, so we'll see as Shane puts up the 3 and misses there.
I feel like Matt should have taken that one way out underneath.
scramble for it, out of bounds, and Linn-Mar will retain possession as it went off number 32, Alex Linn-Mar.
Central's coach not happy with this. He thought it went off of a Linn-Mar player. Officials thought otherwise. Stays here with Linn-Mar.
Will coming into the game.
Yeah, and as well as Darius Stokes.
Will Roth almost lost the ball there. Gives it back up to Marcus Page. Sticking to that zone. Unnecessary turnover there by number 23, Linn-Mar's Matt Bohannon.
That's just beginning season rustiness right there.
And
costly turnover. Bohannon ended the year last year with 42. It's a pretty high number. Hopefully he can get those turnovers down, as he sometimes this year will spell Marcus at that point guard spot. So he'll really have to work on getting those assist numbers up and keeping those turnovers down.
Carney passes it into Plumlee for another miss.
Page with the
Matt
outlet.
Bohannon really pushed the ball.
Oh, two-pointer by Shane Benton. Timeout on the floor by Davenport Central. 30-second timeout. Linn-Mar leads this one 20-15 with 5 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in the second period.
I'm quite impressed with Zach Burnham.
I went off.
I'm quite impressed with number 22, Zach Burnham's play here in the game so far, with 4 points. Last year, he wasn't even in the lineup, as I mentioned, so I'm pretty impressed here seeing him. Great player.
All right, back from the timeout. Pomley to inbound the ball for Central. And it looks like we got a foul underneath on, I think they're calling it on Bohannon maybe, or Benton, I can't tell. That's on Benton there.
Smart play by number 32, Alex Linn-Mar to get that foul on Bohannon.
Linn-Mar now with 4 fouls. Every single player has 1 foul.
Cardi shoots a 3, blocked. Marcus Page!
Crowd going crazy here as Marcus pushes the ball up the floor to Benton in the corner.
Cardi had no chance on that one.
And the Linn-Mar,
whoa! With the penetration, Darius Stokes, everybody. There's Marcus with that penetration.
Crowd is loving this out of their stands here. Great pass, great pass.
Look to see a lot more athletic moves like that from Marcus throughout the season.
Definitely a costly turnover there by Central, throwing it right over there. So it looks like Mason Cruzy on the bench.
And you feel like now Central is realizing who they're playing with those impressive athletic moves from one of the top state's players.
Hanging right in there, only down 7 though, with 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Yep.
Another great find. Foul on number 23, Tavion Pomley. That's his second.
Nope, that's a 3-second by Will Roth there.
Good call, TJ McCann.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for, Zafir. Yeah, it looked like a foul down there, but I guess Will was camped out. He's got to pay attention. Can't have those costly turnovers, Will.
Foul coming at 4:24.
Back to the half-court press. It's more of a laid-back, not the aggressive type that you find Duke and other college teams playing.
Yep. Foul on the inside, 21, Will Roth.
Foul number 41, Josh Harris.
He thought he was straight up, but you saw him jump a little bit.
Harris goes to the line for 2.
It's Will Roth's second foul.
Harris makes the first of 2.
Josh Montague into the game now for Will Roth. Will in a little early foul trouble. Coach still congratulating him on the bench for his play. He's just got to watch those turnovers, watch those fouls. They're going to be costly. Although Linn-Mar does have the depth to cope if someone were to go down with foul trouble. We have plenty of bigs we can rotate and plenty of guards, so that depth is only going to help us out.
Harris converts on both his free throws to make the game 22-17. Linn-Mar's lead.
4 minutes to go till halftime. Darius with the ball to Matt.
Bohannon fakes a 3, tipped back out of bounds.
Tavion Pomley there with the deflection. It's pretty good defense there from Central.
I'm seeing a lot of sloppy play on both ends of the court for both Central and Linn-Mar.
Definitely. The defense is a little suspect.